Hey, everybody, welcome. I don't want to tell you what was happening on backstage here, back behind the screen. It was fun. We'll tell you about it in a second. Welcome to, it's been a while since we had a Kombat Cast. The game is launched, everybody's playing, we're having a great time. We have a tournament coming up, so before we get to that, let's get to the team seated beside me. Introduction, Stephanie Brownback right here. Say hello.
Hello, Senior QA Analyst.
There we go.
Hello, Derek Kurtzik, guy with t-shirts at Combo Breaker.
You heard that?
Is there any chance you have a t-shirt gun?
No, I looked to see how much it would cost, and it wasn't that expensive.
Also, probably need insurance for that.
I didn't think about that at all.
Probably a really important thing.
Yeah, I'm all about that life.
So today, we are going to talk about sort of esports. We're going to talk about Combo Breaker, which is coming up here near Chicago very soon. Here's some fun news. Rick the Hadou, is going to be here at some point. Rick is on I-90, and there was an accident of some sort. Hope everyone's okay, but Rick is running late. So we're going to rush him upstairs. As soon as he gets here, we can talk all about Combo Breaker, how the tournament works, what's going to happen. We're going to talk more about the tournament.
He has a security escort right upstairs.
Right to the upstairs.
Yeah, VIP.
Before we get going, behind the power station, some news. Matt Burke, a good friend of ours, has moved on from NetherRealm.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Very good friend of ours, but Matt Burke has moved on. He will be at Combo Breaker. Can't wait to see him. We got Max, though, behind the power station. So exciting.
Hey, guys.
Max did a while back and made no mistakes. I thought made no mistakes. Until today, I'm like, hey, you were great last time. No mistakes. He's like, well, this one time I forgot to find a button. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
now-
shouldn't tell us about the mistakes.
And now I'm a little,
I think the mistake is telling us you made a mistake.
maybe it is.
I think the other mistake is that it doesn't say max cam.
We didn't have time for a lot of that. I've been rushing around a lot trying to figure out how we're going to get the stream to go. So anyway,
Okay.
so right before we started, it was funny. We were just playing. Derek and I were playing a match that went to the last round,
Right.
and we couldn't start the stream because there was just this much left. And Derek won, and then of course right before the stream went live, he mercied me.
Yeah.
So it's just waiting there now on pause.
Yeah.
Awesome. So hope everybody's doing great. It's great to see everybody. Great to have everybody back. We're going to talk about Combo Breaker today. A few things. Let's go over how you watch Combo Breaker. Very important.
Ooh.
So we do have a schedule that we're going to show you on the screen right now. We'll also be on our social media. NRS Esports, you can find it, which is awesome. And so we got pools starting on Friday.
Yep.
I'll be there starting at like 11 a.m., maybe noon, all day. And then at night, there's an auction tournament, which
That's
is super
my
awesome.
favorite.
Super great. That people bid on their characters they want, then they're given they're given the characters. Sometimes there's a different rule that's involved, sometimes not. And then they play, and all that money will go to the prize pool for whatever's bid on. So you sometimes get some really high bids. It's really fun to watch.
It's usually like the Dragon Big D.
Feud.
Yeah,
They play the same characters generally.
And there's a meta behind the character you buy. Because, like, maybe if you're a Jade specialist, but Jade has already gone for a great amount of money, you might go with your secondary. Or you could have someone would buy Aaron Black so that Sonic can't.
Right.
But then Sonic plays everyone, so you lose anyway.
So why spend that money?
Right. It's very fun.
So the auction's great. Then May 25th, we have pools from 10 to 4. And then there's more stuff happening later that night. The next day, top 24 is at 11. And then top 8, we are the final game at 7:30 on Combo Breaker on Sunday night.
Hype.
So that's exciting.
And also, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll be pushing it through the game too, in the notifications. Right?
Yeah.
So that if
Right.
you're playing MK11 at home or whatnot, and stuff goes live, we're gonna push to the notifications saying, "Yo, you want to watch the stream? Press this button here, and it'll take you to the stream."
Right. That's really cool. We also have, if you've played the new tournament mode level that we have, Combo Breaker has been pushed into that, so the Combo Breaker-based level. And then maybe tomorrow, we have a tower going live?
Yep,
maybe?
we have a Combo Breaker tower where you have to fight. I think Hadou has taken over the body of Noob Saibot. It's something interesting.
So, that's not canon, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's canon, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Canon with
He'll be
a K.
happy to know that.
Yeah.
So we'll have a new thing going on for that. Very exciting. So tell me, what about Combo Breaker do you like? What's your favorite part of it?
The nachos.
Okay.
Combo Breaker is an awesome venue. I think it's one of the best in the tournament scene. It's 24 hours. So, like, at 3 a.m., there will be dudes on a CRT playing, like, an anime game that you've never heard of.
Right.
Arcade cabinets. Like,
Yeah.
there'll be people playing, like, Marvel 2.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's, like, there'll be, like, a UMK3 there.
Another fun fact, this is good just so you all know, Stephanie and I will be commentating at 3 o'clock on Friday
Yeah.
to 5, which is Gonna be fun. I haven't done it for a while,
Me neither.
so we're gonna just pretend like we know what's happening.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Awesome. So real quick, while we wait for Rick, we have another thing we've been working on, and we're gonna do right now, I think. So we put on Twitter. We were asking for people to, if you have a problem with a match, like we all have
Bad matchups or matchups we don't get.
I feel like I've been doing pretty well online, but there are certain characters when I run into them, even if they're not considered top, there's characters that I just like. I have a brain freeze playing against.
Like any character I play?
I mean, Garrus just ruins me.
Garrus, I'm okay against Johnny Cage for me.
But like
All of your characters,
since
obviously.
I played Jade too, like I'll just stay in the air for
Yeah.
the most part with the Jade against Garrus because then he can't hit me with the sand trap and all that stuff.
Right.
But man, it took me a while.
Super difficult for sure. But before we get to that, we're going to go to a screen real quick because we have a special guest who has arrived.
Woo!
So we're going to go to this and we're going to bring him in. What?
What?
It's like he teleported in.
It doesn't seem like he teleported.
So magical.
No, that was a really slow teleport. That was very punishable.
Wow, bringing it all together.
I like it. I like
Introduce yourself, sir.
I'm Rick. I'm colloquially known as the Hadou, and I'm the event director of Combo Breaker.
So we're going to talk today about Kombat Breaker. There are a lot of things about tournaments. Oh, first of all, welcome to the Kombat Cast. We haven't had a lot of guests like from outside the studio. We had Destin earlier this year from IGN.
We've
But, like,
had some special guests this
We've
year.
had some
and I
special
like
guests.
it.
It's been nice, and I'm glad to have you because I know you're a huge fan of the Mortal Kombat series, and we were just talking about the fact that Combo Breaker is now on the tournament stage.
It is.
And how's that feel to you?
Inappropriate words and fantastic.
Fair, fair. When we play here at work, we have a rule where like you only play on that stage right now. That's like sort of our rule. And when I'm playing online, I always pick it and I hope they don't challenge my pick because I want to play on that stage.
That
You're
has
not
definitely
playing
been my
ranked,
house.
Then are you?
Huh?
You're not playing ranked, then are you?
I've been learning about Liu Kang, so I haven't been.
All right.
But also, we were talking earlier before you got in. Tomorrow, a new tower presents itself on MK about Combo Breaker with you as a character-ish.
Yes.
Oh, so it's a free tower.
Yeah,
super free.
It's a free tower.
It's super easy,
You've taken
fun.
over the body of Noob Saibot, and Noob Saibot has to be destroyed, and you get some cool noob gear and stuff like that. Of course, it's on the Combo Breaker stage and everything, and
Sick.
yeah, and Tyler's like, yeah, Noob's his favorite. Do something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, got you.
If this is accurate, it's just going to be lots of low shadows. That's it. No combos, just
Done.
low shadows.
So
fine, noob.
let's talk about. I want people to know about because they see these tournaments on stream, and obviously there's a lot of work that goes into them. I want people to know like how much work truly does go into something like
When
this.
do you start planning next year's Combo Breaker?
So at this point, Combo Breaker is a perpetual cycle. It never really stops planning. We
Sure.
take about a week and a half after the event is done to try to breathe, and then next year starts. When we first got started, we could get started in November, and it'd be fine with the December launch, but nah, it's year-round at this point,
Yeah.
both socially and logistically.
It's awesome. It's probably one of my top 3, 2, 1 tournaments.
Well, yeah,
Absolutely.
being so close to us and being, where a lot of the people from the studio have a better chance of going out to it because it's closer, me and my job, I get to go to a lot of the tournaments, but people who live close to it can go to Combo Breaker, which is really awesome for them to see all their hard work on stage.
Does it
It's
seem
great.
like Tyler was talking like a million miles per hour there?
I am talking really fast.
You're right. It's natural excitement. It's enthusiasm.
I am very excited
It's the
about
Rick
Combo
hype.
Breaker.
It's
It's
all
the
it
Rick
is.
hype.
Yeah, he brought the energy.
What? Whoa, too much.
We're just trying to make up for me being late. We're catching
Yeah,
up.
I'm just catching up. Because we do have, at 4 o'clock today, E-League Showdown will be starting. We'll be hosting that on this channel as well.
Who's on today? I have been in a
Mitsuones,
Wi-Fi dead zone.
we have a lot of really great players today. A lot of people couldn't do it because they're traveling to
Yeah.
this event. Tell me, how many people are on staff of Combo Breaker? Volunteers and everything, would you estimate?
Oh, bracket runners too? We're probably at 130, 140 at this point.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
All in.
And how many people do you think will be coming through the venue throughout the weekend?
So we capped the venue at 4,800 this year.
Okay.
Because even with the expansion and some of the new rooms that we opened up, there's a point where it just won't be comfortable.
Right.
We're over 3,700 passes today. We had well over 1,000 on-site passes last year. So realistically, at this point, I think we're hitting that cap.
Nice.
Did you guys let Culver's know ahead of time that there's going to be the tournament? Because they closed like the first day. They had no more burgers.
So we've let them know. The resort we're at has let them know.
All right.
Their management from region has let them know. The reason this is important, there's a Culver's across the street from the Combo Breaker venue that 2 years ago, on Friday at 3:30, was out of food for the weekend. We shut down fast food.
And well, it's the walkable place across the street. So every time you get to the venue, you see tons and tons of gamers just walking across the street to go to Culver's.
And butter burgers.
And Culver's is also great and significantly better than In-N-Out.
All right, hot takes going on.
Oh, yeah,
that's
all right.
fine.
That's a hot take?
I don't know if it is or not.
What?
We were talking about...
Warm take?
It's warm.
It's warm.
We were talking about...
Air conditioning just came on. Must have been a little hot.
So Mortal Kombat is the final game Sunday night.
It is. It has the
Very
most
exciting.
registrants this year.
So how many games overall happen at Combo Breaker?
So we're running 24 tournaments officially. There is 20, I'm going to get this wrong, so combobreaker.org side tournaments has the list. We've got 23 to 25 community run tournaments. And then there's probably a bunch I don't know about on top of that. So there's at least 50 tournaments worth of games happening.
One of the things I love about Combo Breaker is I'll be sitting there watching our game, which obviously just came out, and then to the left on the main stage is Vampire Savior.
Yeah.
And then to the farther left is like Skullgirls.
Yeah.
And for those two communities, this is the biggest tournament of the year for them. But it's also juxtaposed with a AAA 2019 game, and everyone's together in the same community. It's awesome.
So I will let you know up front that VSAV relationship's not going to happen this year because we have taken all of the retro tournaments that we have that are running on arcade and dedicated an entire ballroom to just the arcade games and put a screen that is much too large for that room in that room.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
it's hopefully just going to be a great new experience, but it is different from last year in that regard.
Still, the point is, it's a tournament where you can walk around and you can see Sailor Moon, the Super Famicom fighting game, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, King of Fighters 97, and then Soul Calibur.
98.
Yeah, you're right. They would be playing 98. And then our game, and then every Smash.
Right.
It's awesome.
I want to talk more about Mortal Kombat and like we've talked about some of the pools, and we want to kind of go over. You've been watching, you know these players. You don't have. Stephanie has already had this all figured out.
Yeah,
so
I
we
have
have
notes on my phone.
We have a couple pools
Nice.
we want to kind of clue you in on and talk about some things that are happening and just give our takes on those. So if you would, Steph.
Okay, these are the notable pools in my opinion. I picked like the top three that I'm super hyped for.
Okay.
So let's not bury the lead.
Do you have the time in which the pool is starting?
No, I didn't think of that. But C3, this is a big one. Tweety and Hero Killer Stain are in the same pool.
Okay.
Hero Killer Stain, if you're not familiar with him, he's an online warrior from Arizona, and he got 9th at EVO using Cyborg in Injustice 2, and he is one of those kids with unlimited potential.
I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's number 1 on the leaderboards, too.
That would not surprise me.
Right? Like, and he's winning by a lot.
Could be. Yeah.
And Tweety, I mean,
Tweety.
if you follow the scene, you know Tweety. He's like me and Pig from years ago. Like, and I mean that in a good way mostly.
And
Like,
Tweety also has said on Twitter that he is dealing with a character crisis of some
Yes.
sort too. So like wants to go with Garrus, but that might not be how it ends up. We don't know, and that's how things might go.
And with Tweety, while in the last game, there's no question he was one of the top 3 players in the world at the end of the game's life, he was not so strong in the first year. And he's openly talked about how typically he gets really good at the end, and he wants to be good right out of the gate in this game.
Has a chance at it, but there's 775.
775 currently. There's 2 hours of on-site reg Thursday, so that could still expand and probably will. But we do kick off then Friday, bright and early at 11 a.m. because there's so many.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Here's another one. I'm very hyped for this. Has a personal touch for me.
Uh-oh.
B2, Forever King, and also Waffles.
Tommy
Oh,
Waffles.
that's gonna be so
is
good.
Still alive, and he'll be at this tournament. We haven't seen Waffles since last year at Combo Breaker when they did MK9. And
Well,
he-
I saw him play at the Ignite tournament on stream.
okay, that's
And
good.
he's playing Jax.
Yeah.
Looks good as Jax. As a Jax player, like he looked like almost as good as me even.
Oh, that's
Wow. Poor
so
Waffles.
King can now doesn't need to prepare at all for that.
Yeah. Difficulty of that pool went down.
Yeah, right.
All right, so B3. This is one interesting because it's old versus new. Nyx, he's like 10 years old. He's a really wild, like flashy player against Perfect Legend.
Oh, that'd be
Former
great.
UFGT champion. He probably won a
Former
combo breaker.
Evo champion.
Yeah.
And Guilty's also in that one too,
Yes.
right? And I'm excited to see how she does, being a Capcom player and stuff like that. Like, I'm excited to see how these Capcom
We are
players
seeing a
do.
lot of people who play other games
Yeah.
come to this game.
I have notes on that.
Yeah, cross-pollination.
But
this
yeah,
year
I'm
is
super
real good.
excited to see how she does. It's going to be pretty exciting.
And I haven't seen her play, but I'm going to guess I see her playing Cetrion for the Zone A. Just a guess.
Just a guess.
I think she's been playing noob.
Okay, that was going to be my second guess.
Whatever he said, it was your second guess.
All right, so Carl versus Nyx to me is super exciting because I think they play similar, but it's literally the grizzled, crusty vet who's been there, done that.
Which one's the Grizzle Crusty Vet?
Perfect, like 3-time Evo champion. Like this guy's won like all the big majors, and then Nyx is like the young kid who really wants to do well, and he always comes really close to doing really, really well, and he could knock off old man Carl at the first tournament, or Carl could get this big comeback, start off this game really strong, and get a top 8.
Wasn't it Combo Breaker a few years back where Carl had that run with Scorpion?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He got like 5th, I think. He beat Honeybee, Forever King. That
So
was
really,
crazy.
and Carl's been very positive about the game and talking about all the characters that he's playing. So there's a good chance of you not knowing what you're getting.
I think this plays to what Perfect Legend usually enjoys doing in MK as a title. So I would have good expectations on that one.
And I mean, honestly, Perfect Legend is the perfect player to watch because he's always entertaining. He's always controversial. Like, you cannot go wrong if he's on stream checking it out.
Yep.
Right.
And of course, we got to talk about Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic's been doing well. Scar's been looking really good.
I'm excited for Scar.
A lot of players, the Terry brothers are no longer in school. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Yes.
yeah.
They both did the smart move and graduated college.
Yep.
Like,
Welcome to Bills and Decaying Skills.
Yes.
but that said, DJT just did really well at the summit.
Yeah,
So
he
I'm
did.
super hyped for that. DJT, I mean, you talked about playing to his strengths. I think this game, it's slower pace than more neutral heavy pace. That's Terry Brothers. Like, that's what they do. Like, DJT is happy to just walk in or do nothing.
He is definitely one of the guys that will spend the entire match doing nothing and winning doing it.
Yep.
It's really weird how that works.
No, it's perfect.
It's impressive.
I guess. I'm excited for Waz. I'm all about Waz. the Australian sensation. Come on, buddy. Come and kick some ass.
So I have one more pool that I'm hyped for.
Okay.
This is D4, and it's Samij and Kerbo are both in the pool.
I want to see Kerbo play this so
If
bad.
you're not familiar with Kerbo, Kerbolicious, he is from the olden days, back when I was relevant, and MK9, he was this online warrior from New York, and he talked a ton of trash, super annoying on the internet. Then he showed up to MLG and bodied everyone and got like 4th. And he was good throughout the rest of MK9. He actually won last year's side tournament for MK9.
That was amazing.
You're right, that was
Yeah.
a main stage
Main
tournament.
stage game.
And Samij, I mean, if you follow the last game, you know Samij. Like, unquestionably one of the best in the world. So,
And like usual, there will be 1 or 2 people in top 8 that
yeah.
are coming out of the woodwork with 775 people. There's going to be someone who's going to make their mark at Combo Breaker,
Yep.
and we're going to see that person throughout the entire Pro Series.
Yep.
And this is the first event of the Pro Series, which is awesome to
exciting.
see. What else? Anything else you want to talk about Combo Breaker? Anything?
There's probably a lot still to cover.
I
right?
mean, one thing that's really cool.
Well, no, we have some other things we're going to move on to as well that involve the Pro scene as well. So.
Whatever, Tyler.
One thing that's really cool to me is because it's early and like everyone's at Combo Breaker. It's Capcom Pro Tour event, Tekken. You'll see people from other games. Like Punk is registered.
Yep.
Early in Injustice 2, he was a consistent top 16 player.
Black Adam.
Yeah. Mena, Capcom Cup champion, is actually entered. Problem X, last year's Street Fighter V Evo champion, is registered. So it's always exciting to see these people from other games and what they bring to the table.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see just the crowd get bigger. More people
Right.
trying the game and getting into it, and I would love to see some of them make some top 8s and really mix up sort of what we're doing.
It's going to be a long weekend because I'm not going to want to leave.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
We have every pool block on air too.
Oh,
that's so
awesome.
cool.
That's perfect.
That's crazy.
Like I have a list of notable players and like Crazy Bones coming. Like I don't think Crazy has traveled for a tournament since like Clinton was president.
Good.
So that's like super awesome to see him back.
Right on. I was going to ask about, so how many stages are there?
We have 9 stages, 10 streams.
Wow. And there's a book people get now. Is that what I saw?
Yeah, we've got the attendee. We had an attendee handbook last year that was basically short comic book size. We got lucky with the print shop that we were working with. They let us expand that, so this year it's 48 pages long. has a game overview for everything that we're running, has your schedules, has your maps, has some advertisements for things that help pay for the book to exist.
Sure.
Coupons for Culvers.
No, that's not there actually. They make plenty of money without having to advertise.
It's probably
So, Evo 2014 had a booklet like that, and it had a preview of every game, and it mentioned me and PPJ as being threats to watch out for, and that is still in my apartment on my desk, like years and years later.
What did you place in that one?
I got 7th,
Oh, yeah.
and PPJ got 4th.
People had to watch out for you.
So they were accurate.
Yeah, so they were right.
Yeah,
I
right.
think that was written by Ultra David. So if that's true and you're watching, I still read that when I'm emo.
Oh.
There's video games to play,
Yes.
obviously, but there's also things you can buy. There's cool shop items. There's a bunch of stuff to do that isn't just gaming too.
Yeah, we've got a vendor floor, all of which is selling a variety of goods. There's a couple of bars. There's an arcade. There's a panic room for anybody who actually hates themselves.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah. I hate myself.
You oohed way too soon there.
Oh, no, I sorry. Ooh. You want to do the panic room,
No,
Ted?
I'm good.
There's pools. There's after-hour gaming. There's stuff to do.
Awesome. It's exciting. And you can get stuff like this.
We do have stuff like that, although not exactly like that. We have a couple things I like, though, quite a bit.
Well, like old school.
Yeah,
I
that
looked for
is.
my Kombat Breaker hat this morning so I could really double it up.
That would have been too much.
Couldn't find it.
That's okay.
I still would have done it. Fashion for me is not a thing I really think
I know.
about.
It's okay.
No.
Thanks.
You're
I do.
welcome.
One thing we want to talk about too is we want to bring some people who are watching this maybe don't watch pro stuff.
Yeah.
But there is a connection that I want to make to the stuff you're playing at home, to the casual fans who just want to get better.
Mm-hmm.
And over Twitter we had talked about, hey, tell us what your matchup problems are, send us a video, and we'll go over it and talk about it kind of like Monday Night Football style and explain maybe what you could have done differently. And a lot of people just told us what characters to buff. But so if we were asked for this, really send a video because we might use it and talk about you. We have a video from a player who sent us a Jade video where it was a ranked set. They had won the first match against Scorpion. I watched it. We're not going to watch that one because that's the win. We watch losses. I will say in the first video, this player was very, very active, very aggro, did a lot of damage, did a lot of cool stuff. Then they had a second match where they lost. And they would like us to watch that and kind of go through why that was. So Stephanie, I think you and Derek as well play Jade. Mm-hmm. So I'll just kind of sit back and say a few things. But if we can go ahead and play that video, we'll talk about it.
Cool.
Well, first, I can't see the video. So,
Okay.
let Stephanie take this
You
one.
can move over.
I would say
It's okay.
the first thing to do would be when you hit a down torque to follow up. And Jade, you probably want to follow up with back 3 because that's like her best mid attack. If it hits, you would go into Shadow Kick. If it's blocked, you can just end it early.
Rick doing God's work over here. Thanks, Rick.
That is a tournament plan through. Immediately can jump in there.
Yep.
All right, that parry was probably an input error.
Yeah, that was a dangerous parry. Unless you were close enough, I'm not sure. She can get parry on wake ups too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, unless she was trying to go for that.
So what I saw when I watched the first match too, I see a lot of respect here that didn't happen in the first one.
She's playing very passive.
Like I see maybe some baits of teleports. I don't know if they are or if they're not. But then when you're seeing the teleport, you're going for a sweep a little late's not going to be the way to punish them.
Right.
And I mean, for the most part with Jade too, like doing the ground spark, right, to keep Scorpion from teleporting out, right?
Well,
because it'll catch them a lot of the time too.
Yeah, a lot of time because it travels really fast.
Right.
But you also have to be careful because the teleport, you have to guess between regular or amplified, and you can do it at any time. But
Right.
I actually do think she's doing a good job of doing just enough projectiles to keep him honest, but not doing it too much so he goes for the teleport. But now that she's not teleporting, she's not really attacking. I think that's the biggest problem.
Right.
And there's a punish there. Also getting hit by the overhead a lot. The overhead wheel kick. Yeah.
Right.
It just kind of seems like just letting go of block too early in a lot of instances, right? Like right there.
Like, oh, that could have been a really big punish.
So it seems to be like optimizing the punishes, right?
And there's a good example of after 4-2-1, a good combo to do that's really easy is to back 3-4-3 shadow kick.
Yeah, so it kind of seems like they're just getting scared at this point, right?
Yeah, I think the Scorpion has done a good enough job to keep her kind of passive. And
There you go. Get it.
Yeah, you could have won. That round could have been over if the punish was better.
And always when you're next to Scorpion, you've got to always watch out for.
One little blows in there.
You don't want to just start pushing buttons on top of them. or even a parry, because the parry won't even work. You have to just you have to respect that and finish after that.
I think that entire match boils down to optimizing damage
Yes.
and being less hesitant both with block and with movement. There was a lot of standing still, which is not the best thing to do against Scorpion.
Absolutely. And there was no low sparks, right?
Right.
Like they weren't mixing it up with low and aerial glaives and things like that. And that's one thing, at least when I try to play Jade, it's important to condition the player, right? That you're doing low stuff once they start to jump or whatnot, you start doing the anti-air ones.
Or canceling overhead into low sparks.
In my opinion, the low spark is, when you use that variation, it's the key zoning tool, not the glaive. The glaives I more do when I've established the spark and they're not going to jump around or teleport. Then I would do the glaives. To me, the spark is like the key fireball you use.
Oh yeah, totally agree.
Now, the piece of puzzle you didn't see was I did watch we think we both may have watched the first match, where this player was very active and just doing more damage, being a little less respectful on teleport. Scorpions are going to teleport.
Yeah.
They're just going to do it. You just got to be ready.
If you play Scorpion, you're a maniac.
Yeah. Period. And you're just gonna keep
Scorpion players are like, no, I'm a slow-paced, methodical, the fundamental player. No, you're not.
Yeah, but the ones that are terrifying.
Yeah, I mean,
That's true.
all three of them.
yeah.
I didn't say there were a lot.
So we're gonna keep doing this over and over. We got Danish downstairs actually wants to for the next ones to do some telestrator stuff like Monday Night Football and show some spacing stuff and things like that. So just for fun.
Would say though, the number one thing to do is go into training mode, record Scorpion doing amplified teleport, practice punishing with back 3. If you see the punish icon, you know you got it right.
Yep.
That's your homework. You should punish all those.
And because of the way we do our training mode now, we have a lot of ways to do that. And ways to even mix it up where they're not doing amplified every time. Or they're doing, you can make it, you have to guess and figure stuff out. There's so many matchups that because you taught me how to do it, I just have practiced so many different punishes with different characters. And I'll just listen to a podcast and just do it for 30 minutes. And that's fun for me in a weird way. It's very zen, I guess. Awesome. I think we don't have much else.
What do we got next, Lanny? Let's go.
Well, this kind of we wanted to celebrate Combo Breaker today.
There's something else we could celebrate.
What's that?
I hope you have some. Birthday shout-outs?
Oh,
No,
no.
there aren't. There aren't any birthday shout-outs. So
That's
we
terrible.
can
Double the birthday shout-outs next time?
triple the birthday shout-outs.
Okay,
next
we're just
time.
going
What
to
do you
go
think?
double.
Triple is a big promise.
Whoa!
happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Max.
There it
Last
is.
week. Great. So, yeah, we just wanted to take this time to kind of shine a light on what Combo Breaker is and how it means to the studio and to the people who work here and to the people who play the game. I wanted to have you on to say that because we like you. We
I
like what you
appreciate
do.
that.
That
I
was
like
really
you.
touching.
Yeah. And of course, Combo Breaker. It's this weekend, St. Charles, Illinois.
Yep.
Starts when on Friday?
11 a.m. Friday for Mortal Kombat. Doors will be open at 9. We've got a couple of exhibitions and some other games kicking off a little bit early this year. 10 a.m.
So, do we want to ask some more crazy questions to Rick, during running the tournament? Because, while I'm there, I just see Rick doing this back and forth all day long. What is it you're doing when you're doing that?
Wishing I was sleeping.
Fair enough. Good answer.
I
Good
have
answer.
something to say. I want to give a shout out to UFGT, the predecessor tournament. That is where I first played against Dizzy and numerous other people in the MK community, and we all became friends. Michelangelo, many other people. It was a whole weekend together, and those relationships led to me moving here, which led to me having this job, which leads to many, many fantastic life changes. I mean, it's completely changed my life. And that's an example of these tournaments. It doesn't even matter how good you are.
Does not.
They're basically conventions or gatherings for all of us weirdos in the FGC, and it's a great thing.
Yeah.
I remember last year, I had a person who watches the streams comp, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know you were going to be here." I'm like, "Oh, of course." He's like, "You want to get some matches in?" And I'm like, "Of course." Not ever. You can, unless they're getting ready for a match.
Right.
Most people will give you a game or two. It's just the fun part.
That's the point.
That's the great thing. We just sit down at stations and play the game. And to me, the tournament's great, but it is a community event. You get to meet a lot of really cool people. You get to play games with people you never thought you'd get to play with. And everyone's super cool about it. We're all there to have a really good time and just to enjoy each other's company and watch some awesome competitions. So, speaking of awesome competition, before we go,
Oh, you're trying to do this?
you want to do this?
You're trying to do this?
Let's do this.
Ooh-wee.
We are going to play a belt battle.
Are we gonna do 3 out of 5?
Let's do first to 2.
That's not tournament rules.
It is.
Yes,
for,
it is.
It
Yes,
is. For,
it is.
It is for,
No, not for me.
But you don't get to make the tournament rules.
In honor of Combo Breaker, it'll be 2 out of 3 this week.
I didn't even make the tournament rules.
I know. I just realized though this is a dev build, so the Combo Breaker background is not on this.
What a blow up! Wow.
It is a blow up.
Nice.
Okay. You said we weren't going to do this.
Well, I didn't think we would. We have a little bit of time before we got the E-League Showdown coming.
He just wanted you off your game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Before we do that, let's look at the prizes. We have the prizes for Combo Breaker we didn't look at yet.
Prizes?
We do.
Right here.
Oh.
Prize pool.
Am I holding the prizes? Was I supposed to bring the prizes?
I hope you're not holding $10,000. First place, $5,000. Second, $3,000. Third, $2,000. You all can read it. It'll be on our social media as well. Going all the way to 16th place this time. Give a little extra money. And that will be similar throughout the entire run.
Perfect.
So, just want to show you guys that. Make sure you follow some channels. Definitely. What's your Twitter?
My Twitter is the Hadou.
And then also Combo Breaker FGC. Is that what it is?
Combo Breaker's Combo Breaker FGC.
And then, of course, the NRS Esports is a newer Twitter handle with all of you to follow if you're super into this kind of stuff and want to, learn more about the FGC and fighting games. That's what you do.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were going to play. Okay.
Oh, you were going to do this, eh?
Well, I'm learning Liu Kang. I wanted to play Liu Kang. I thought you were going to play Kung Lao because we've been doing that, but you were going to play your main. That's fine. I'll let you do that.
Wait, an hour ago you were crying because he wouldn't play his main. And you said he's, quote, shady.
Well,
Yeah, you did. You
Because,
called me shady as hell.
Because I knew you were going to play Jade when the actual match mattered.
This is a belt match, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Play your main. If he's
Yeah.
weakening himself, that's on him.
Thank you, Rick.
Rick.
What?
It's nice to have somebody kind of on my side for once. This is so different.
I'm so tired of you, Rick.
Play to win, homie.
Oh, I'm going to.
I hope so.
Consider having
Derek.
a word.
Oh,
Okay.
nah. Come on.
He dare just moved the TV. That is a good.
It's like that one time when we were playing with blindfolds.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oops.
Paganite and MLG once spent 10 minutes moving the monitor back and forth. It was awesome.
Terrible.
All right, good start for Tyler. That swinging lamp, though. I like that Liu Kang skin. It's very anime.
Very
And
parody.
I'm anime now.
You weren't anime before?
I like.
You can be
Sailor
more
Moon.
anime now.
I went to an anime con, so I'm officially anime.
That would do it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, throw.
Good break.
Uh-oh. Flying kicked his way into the corner, but then Derek shadow kicked his way into the corner.
Somebody needs to be in that corner. That's
Right.
It's me.
Oh.
Oh, that'll tie it up. Both have crushing blow. Good block, though.
Oh, both!
Wow.
Every stinky.
Right on the foot. Oh,
I will give Tyler props. He has a very high success rate for fatal blow.
It's literally 100%.
Yeah.
That's fine, though. It's first round fatal blow.
Yeah.
You've got yours banked for the rest of the match now.
Thank you, Rick. This is different for me.
Oh yeah, 'cause we treat you so poorly.
All right, Tyler having trouble getting in. Wow.
Good parry.
Oh. No punish. Yeah, Tyler's falling apart here. I don't like this. Oh, you gotta punish that.
Oh,
Okay,
bonus.
okay.
Oh, the
Oh,
follow
that is the biggest bummer. Waste of a crushing blow.
Alright, you're in there.
Okay. Oh, wow. Was
I
he
gotta go-
mashing
I-
or he
yeah,
was
it was-
mashing?
Oh, no punish.
Okay, there's no way he's breaking those throws. It's like playing Josh in the lab. That's ridiculous.
He is just pounding on the button.
Yeah.
Good throw, Rick.
He's just
Hey, if it works.
Good throw, Rick. Son.
Nice, thanks, pal. Nice team.
Mash your way to win. It works.
Thank you, Rick.
The best part being mashing in this game actually just makes combo drop. But, you know.
Jade's down 4, in my opinion, is like one of her top 3 moves. I think it's great. Really good range. She gets super low.
Okay.
In my opinion, Jade is kind of an underrated character. I think she's good, and if I was competing, she'd be my point woman character, but what do I know?
Enough to be here. Uh-oh.
There it is. There it is.
Okay, okay. It was a pretty close game 1.
One down.
Oh,
one to
he's
go.
gonna do it.
Wow.
All right.
Is it really that impressive of Mercy when you have this big of a life lead, though?
Well, he has a fatal whiff though.
That's true.
I did.
You did.
Crud. All right. That's just one. That's just one.
Yeah, Tyler
It's
tried
just
to put
one.
the controller
It's just
down
one.
like he just won this war.
I had still my hand.
You were going to put it down.
You were. We saw you. We all saw you. You're on
That didn't
camera.
actually happen.
Oh yeah. A water break. Good call. Good call, pal. I need this.
Thanks for the shot of me drinking water. I hope that
That was
shows up
very
on the net.
esports, both very intensely drinking water.
Go again. We have to. I mean, you
Well,
can
yeah, we
play if
have
you want
to.
to.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
I think you should
understand
go
the
with
rules.
Kung Lao. I think you should go with Kung Lao.
If that's what the people want.
Well, I want it, and I'm a person.
Exactly. If that's what the people want.
But it's from my view earlier, you were doing decent with them. It looked like you were just jumping around doing dive kicks.
That's how you play Kung Lao.
Exactly.
He actually matches like how you like to play.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Brain off, spin on.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds about right. Eh?
All right, here we go.
That's so cool.
That's a great intro.
I feel like a winner.
It feels like a winner.
Presume too much.
Round one, fight.
I like that they both got human skin.
Yeah, I'm into the white too. That Liu Kang black and white's really cool.
Razor sharp.
I'm all in on Liu Kang's little leather jacket.
Oh
No.
Oh wow.
Get grabbed.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh wow, I'm not blocking.
You're not really doing anything. There you go though.
Ugh.
Now Derek is breaking out every chance he gets.
That's why I went backwards.
So, right.
Thanks, team.
Oh,
Two.
oh nope.
Yeah.
That was
I
the
heard the buzz.
worst punish I have ever seen in my life. And that,
Okay.
double
Oh,
meter burn?
boy.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
going
boy.
for it. No!
I did
Every time!
That was really good.
I'm so mad at everything right
Derek
now.
off screen threw a coaster at Tyler.
If there's something to throw at Tyler in my vicinity, it's going at him. Give me something.
I'm
nice.
also not sure why a coaster was here.
I don't know either.
Keep things nice.
Just one
But
coaster.
we don't
though.
have drinks.
We do.
Yeah, we have bottles.
Yeah.
This ain't working so well for you.
I know.
Alright, good blocking.
I'm just channeling my inner silver eye.
So this is basically Silver Eye versus Perfect Legend.
Oh man,
This is Silver Eye versus Perfect Legend to get in the top 8.
What was that? Are you trying to use the interact?
I messed up though. Nope.
Oh my god.
Full screen away go.
It's like he was committed to using it and Derek's not even in range.
pushed the
He's
wrong
like,
button.
this is the decision.
Push the wrong button.
I must reconfirm
Yeah.
that I can do this technique.
Oh shit. No!
Alright, you gotta watch out for the crushing blow. Or, sorry, fatal blow. That's
There it is.
Big whiff. Big whiff. Is that punching part the coolest thing in the game?
There's so many cool things. I mean,
Oh, I
both
see
of his throws are great.
Yeah. Okay, not gonna kill, but very, very close. Oh, that probably could have punished his flying kick.
Ah,
Speaking of flying kick, oh,
there
okay.
you go.
Good matchup.
I love the way he
Was
puts
that-
it in his hands. Like, what is this?
Was that the first normal hat toss this game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just checks for a second.
Oh,
Low profile. That buzzard's come to check it out.
Buzzer didn't play. Pushing into the corner.
I wish the buzzer
All
was
the
there.
Very. There it is.
Oh, big whip.
But no punish.
No.
Thanks, Rick.
I mean, you called it out.
oh,
There we go.
wow.
I hope the combo breaker engines are taking notes on this play. How not to punish whips.
You told me I had a really good whip punish earlier.
You did. Earlier, well, I literally compared it to DJT. DJT would have wept if he had seen that.
Highly complimentary.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm losing more than I thought.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks
Good
like
down.
we're going to go to 1 to... Maybe not. Maybe
I don't
not.
know. I have been known to mess this up.
The best laid plans.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, all right. 1 to 1. See, I told you to go to Kombat.
Game
I
three.
support
That's
you.
the other one.
Is it?
Yeah, you have to hold. I think hold on that one.
Whatever.
I support you. You complain that no one in here supports you.
That's it's the buttons is the head punch on the other side.
You're right. There's the drink can. Whew.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yep.
What are you doing? What are you doing, little buddy?
Play to win.
Wow, what a setup. Are we going to see Jax?
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It is the right thing to do.
Jax.
There we go.
There it is.
Cool.
Play to win.
You're a real...
Now you understand though. There's
Real
pressure.
asshole.
You have to win.
Oh,
he
if I-
has no pressure.
Oh no, I'm
I don't know if that's entirely true.
I'm worried a little bit.
Well, he has an OS. You just picked up WoW.
Yeah.
That said, your WoW 6 months from now will be this WoW.
Yeah. I may get like 2 more hits on a combo.
Right.
That was rough.
Fight.
I actually, all joking aside, deeply respect Derek's playstyle. He has fun. He does what he wants. Period. And I think you have to appreciate that.
Yeah, do what I want.
Yeah.
It often leads to entertaining play.
Yeah.
Not always successful play, but entertaining play.
Yeah, but if he's having fun, and I've never not seen him enjoy the game.
That is true.
I think this is why I'm rooting for
Oh,
BT this
come
weekend.
on.
Oh, wow. That is a very risky fatal blow.
Thank you.
It
That's
will even
how
it
I
out.
roll.
Well, close to evening it up, but very, very high risk. This could, so that it could easily pay off, but
Uh-oh.
oh, very good low. Now Tyler has like the greatest success of hitting this fatal blow of anything I've ever seen.
No! Get
Didn't need it though.
Gotta save it.
I can't believe you saved it.
Why?
I can't do it because it's unlike you.
You fatal blow like you have a poison DOT stuck to you, and then it's going to kill you if you don't use it. Okay, good combo.
I'm not.
Looks like we may go to a final round here.
I think we are.
Yeah.
Definitely are.
Oh, Jax.
Oh, only a real master.
Yeah, but Jax could do this.
Oh,
Jax,
Oh.
this is very doable.
Nope.
I can't believe you woke up there. That's crazy. Good move. I didn't expect you to. That's good.
I make mistakes.
Own it.
Final round.
This is a good set. Now, if Tyler
love
gets
that
going, it's
animation.
probably over, so
Oh,
Derek's going to have to get out of dodge. That's smart. I was actually about to say, probably should wake up. All right, now he's going to get his pressure going.
here we go.
Super high risk. Shit. Tyler's building his bars back up. Uh-oh. His arms are hot, just like my takes. Uh-oh. We're going down to the wire. Oh, good mix-up. That is a big, big punish. Oh! Oh my god. It's anyone's game. Oh, that's a long 9 seconds.
There it is.
No! Dive kicked.
No!
You could have amped dive kicked.
Get this crap out of here.
All right, hold on.
Oh, you messed it
Wow,
up.
drop
You can throw it
the
down.
mercy.
I'll be okay dropping a mercy every once in a while. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Combo Breakers this weekend. Good fight. That was fun. Let's have some more. Not right now. Maybe after the cast.
Cool.
We'll be back soon with another combat cast for you all. We'll have more information on that very soon. Keep playing the game. Watch Combo Breaker. Rick, thank you so much for being here.
Happy to come.
And we'll
Stephanie.
see you all weekend.
Yes. You'll get tired of me. Stephanie, thank you. Derek,
Hey.
Max, as always, a pleasure. We will see you guys soon.
Rest in peace, Bert.
Oh, wow. Good job.
Yay.